What's going on, everyone, in the TTC? Auburn LSU does not get much better than this. You know, this game, is always a classic. Usually a classic. But I tell you, I look forward to this game every year. Um, I know Vegas has us as 22-point underdogs. I know we're starting a quarterback that has never started an SEC game, but I'm also of the opinion that anything can happen in one game. Anything. Um, am I going to sit up here and say, "Oh, we're going to win by 40 points"? Those lines are ridiculous. We're going to win the game. Of course, I'm not going to sit here up here and guarantee a victory, but at the same time, I'm also one of those people that believe anything in sports, anything can happen. Um, Especially college football. Yes, I guess the Packers could lose to the Panthers or the Dolphins, but something like this is more likely to happen in college football. You know, it's funny though when I think about it. I look at the lines of Auburn, LSU, and Tennessee, Alabama. Um, the two SEC games that are usually classics. Auburn, LSU, and Tennessee, Alabama are usually just SEC classics. But Vegas sees them as both. But however, Vegas sees both games as blowouts. And it very well could be that way. Auburn could sit up here and we could completely lay an egg. Mosley could be worse than Trotter for all I know. I don't think he is. Um, and that defense that's been improving little by little could completely lay an egg. And we could lose by double what Vegas thinks we'll lose by. But at the same time, we could completely, you know, shock the college football world. Same goes with Tennessee. They could do it too. I mean, how much of a shock would that be if Tennessee and Auburn both beat Alabama and LSU respectively? You talk about a shock to college football nation, but I'm not going to completely write off either. I know it's highly unlikely that both will happen, but I've seen stranger things happen in this world. Um, but for us to win, and I know I don't want to hear yes, 22.5 underdogs. I think is what the line is set at now. Look, I know, I know where we stack up against LSU. LSU um, is a good defense. Check that. LSU is a great defense. To say that LSU is the best defense we faced thus far is an understatement. Um, even with the Honey Badger out, it's still going to be a tough defense. Um, they got a good running game. Even with Spencer Ware out, they've still got a good running game. Um, so, those those losses hurt them, but I don't think it's going to, you know, devastate them because I still think they're going to be a tough team, with or without Honey Badger or Spencer Ware. They're still a tough ass team, and it's in Baton Rouge, one of the toughest places to play in college football, the real Death Valley. No disrespect to Clemson, but I've always felt that LSU was, the real Death Valley, because wow, place is rocking. Never been there before, but I remember Bear Bryant was once quoted by saying that place is like playing inside of a drum, and even watching it on TV, I sometimes have my ears ringing even watching it on TV. I can only imagine what it's like in person. But nothing really else to be said. Am I guaranteeing a victory? No, but I do believe that if we go out there and we play, picture perfect football, and that means playing disciplined defense. Slowly but surely our defense is coming along. It's not what I would call good yet, but it's coming along, and it's coming along very nicely. All the young guns are starting to set up. They're starting to step up to the plate. If they continue to improve, if they play disciplined, sound defense, and the offense, we don't shoot ourselves in the foot by stupid penalties, like holding, false starts, those stupid penalties. Don't we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, if Clint Mosley can take care of the football like Barrett Trotter was not able to do, if he can, you know, not stare down just one receiver, if he can, manage to, you know, check off, check down the field, take care of the football, then I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility that we pull this off. I know it is according to Vegas, according to the pundits at ESPN, etc., but I mean, I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility that we win this game. So, that's pretty much all I got for today. Like I said, I gotta head out, but I'll see you guys all later. War Damn Eagle. Peace.